Thank you, Alex. Up next is Collin, Schutte, and introducing him is Kingsley Schroering.
Well, here we are, Schutte. It's finally the day for me to introduce you for your senior speech. I'm sure you enjoyed telling everyone about me a couple months ago, but now it's my turn. Let me tell you all a little bit about my good old pal, Collin Schutte. First of all, Collin and Schutte are two different people. Collin is the very well-behaved boy that cannot be more polite to parents and adults. Anytime I do anything wrong, my mom is very hasty to question me why I can't be as well-behaved as Collin. Schutte, however, is the unpredictable, trouble-starting frat boy that we all know and love. When Schutte is being Schutte, he can commonly be found telling jokes about things that might just be crossing the line a little bit, laughing hysterically to himself over his newly found show, Blue Mountain State, or just recapping on some of the more interesting events over the weekend. Second, Schutte could possibly have the worst timing of anybody I've ever met. At least twice a week, Schutte says something that no teacher should hear, just as one is walking by. Now I will admit, it hasn't been as bad as junior year, when the teachers could unexpectedly turn the corner on the second floor near the junior chairs and be within 3 feet of him telling something top secret. But on a more serious note, I know that you've got what it takes to be successful in the world, because you can become friends with anybody in just minutes, even cheerleaders and Katy Perry. You've got all the skills it takes to make it, and I know that you'll make everyone proud. And I'm sure that whichever college, which you choose to join next year, we'll be lucky to have you. But before you get the show on the road, I just wanted to say that you are one of my best friends, and that even though our paths will most likely split next year, I hope that we can still be just as good of friends and get into a little bit of trouble when we come home from college, as long as we avoid Jenkins. We've been through thick and thin, and I just don't want that to end just because we go to different schools. Good luck in your speech, and just always remember what your rights are. We will always be welcome in destroying residents.
There are a lot of people that have had a big impact on my life, but none of them can even come remotely close to the positive impact that my parents have had on me. Many people say that kids tend to have more problems with their parents as they get older, but odds ever getting a little closer as I get older. As I very slowly mature, I'm starting to realize more and more how important they are to me and the daily sacrifices they make to ensure that I'm happy. Just about every day for over 18 years have been planned around the schedules of my brother and me. Sometimes I forget how hard they work every day for me, but recently I've been constantly reminding myself of how much they do for me to prevent me from ever forgetting that again. It goes beyond all the little things they do, like doing laundry, fixing meals, showing incredible patience, and the list could go on all day. Being a parent is not something everyone is cut out for. Some people put in minimum effort with their kids and are not willing to make very many sacrifices for their children, which is something no one deserves. It makes me so proud to know that my parents have done the exact opposite of that. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to thank them enough or repay what they've done for me. I do not think I could have asked for them to do any better, except for a few what I like to call minor incidents. I would not change a single thing. Sometimes I wish I was a little kid again, and I could come home to my mom and be so excited to tell her all the pointless things I did that day. And once I was done with that, I could go to annoy my brother until he could not take it anymore and beat me up. When I could no longer take the beating, I would wait for my dad to come home from work, and I would repeat the same daily ritual with him that I had with my mom. Now I'm way too old for that, but it always makes me smile when I think about those days. If the day ever comes when I become a father, I hope I'll show that some of my dad's infinite wisdom will have rubbed off on me. And I also hope that the mother of my kids can be as great of a mom as my mom was to me. Everyone in this room could probably realize that my mom has had her hands full since day one. Today's her birthday, by the way. With 2 kids like my brother and me, it was not by any means easy. Some people think that the parent that stays at home may have it better. But when you combine the daily tasks with being as good of a mom as she was, it turns into a job most people could not handle. When we were little, she had to do everything for us, which left her with very little downtime. When she was not able to do a lot of things that she wanted to because she made her kids the #1 priority for the family. I'll probably never be able to figure out how she was able to do it. As I got older, there was a little less to do for me, but there's way more stress and worry. When we all get older, we tend to have a few more problems. And my mom was always there for me anytime I needed her, and I can talk to her about literally anything. When I'm done talking to her, I usually walk away feeling a lot better. And if I don't, then I've always got my dad. When I was younger, I wanted to be like my dad, like most little kids, and I still do, but with a little more hair. My dad's put in an unbelievable amount of work to make the lives of his family better. When he is not at work, and it seems like he is always trying to help us do something. When I was younger, I would sometimes see him when he was in work mode, and I would be mesmerized. Now I try not to be so amazed, because hopefully one day I'll be able to emulate what he does, and it'll be nothing but a typical day at the office. I'm beginning to think that maybe I can do some of those things he does, and I'm always taking mental notes. I've been able to understand the power of perseverance, confidence, hard work, and so many other things from my dad. If I can turn out to be half the man my dad is, I will do just fine. My parents have set a great example for me to follow, and have always taught me about doing the right thing. So if any of you have ever seen me do something stupid, I promise you it's not their fault. They should definitely get all the credit for all the good I've ever done. I honestly do not want to think about where I would be right now without my parents. And please keep your thoughts to yourselves on that subject, because I've heard some pretty harsh predictions. But we don't need to get any detail about that. I've heard it all, but I don't let it faze me. And I know that my parents are going to make sure I get back on the right track if I ever mess up really badly. I do not think that we will ever have to address that issue thanks to 18 years of very good parenting. People that have taken care of us are the ones we owe just about everything to. I will never take what my parents have done for me for granted. I hope I'm able to do something in return for them one day, but like I said earlier, it may be impossible to do anything that would be equal to everything they've done for me. This speech may have made a lot of people here think that I'm the kind of kid that can't function without his parents. As much as they have helped me, I'm still fully capable of taking care of myself. This is something I'm going to have to do in a few months while I'm away at college. Some people would say it would be a huge challenge for me, but I'm not nervous about it at all, because these people sitting right here have prepared me for just about anything.